What's up, everyone? Arcus is back right here, and then this time we're gonna talk more about Riverdale. And yeah, this show has got me really hooked right now, so now I'm gonna give you my thoughts and predictions for season 3. So it doesn't air until October 10th, so there's still some time to figure out what's gonna happen. You know, the cliffhanger from season 2 where Archie got pulled out of the gym and into handcuffs and he was gonna be arrested for a murder that he didn't commit. This all sort of set up the season 3 quite nicely. So now in this season, we're probably gonna get to see Archie in jail, and he's probably gonna stay there in a few episodes, I actually believe, because it would be too easy if they just have him in it for a couple of scenes in the first episode, and then he got out. It would be too easy, and then it would have all sort of been for nothing. So he's probably gonna stay in jail for a few episodes, but he's probably gonna get a lot of attention and time. There's probably gonna be a trial and so forth. I read that they hired a actress who's gonna play the judge, or gonna lead the trial forward, moving towards Archie, and she could bring up all kinds of things. Because he did a lot of shady stuff in season 2. If you actually think about it, he helped Jughead move those crates for Penny, and he also joined the Red Circle. He fought against the Black Hood, and he also did a bunch of stuff for Hiram. And it's probably Hiram who put him in jail anyways, because he's kind of trying to set him up, and we don't know what his motive is yet, but we'll probably figure it out throughout the season. And speaking of Hiram, he's gonna have an even bigger role in season 3, because he was sort of towards the end of season 2, he got like a bigger plane towards being the villain. But he's probably gonna be a lot more comfortable in season 3, because now, he's got everything he wanted. He's got the entire South Side property, so he can finally start his plans for building the jail that he wanted. So he's probably gonna take, more of a lay low style and just observe things. He's probably gonna make some power moves, but it's not gonna be the obvious ones. It's gonna be in secret, and then it's like gonna be boom and explode everywhere. Instead, I think there's gonna be a more focus on Veronica's mother, which I'm totally blanking on her name right now. I don't know why I am, but either way, she was elected to be the mayor in the previous season, so that's probably gonna be a lot of talk about as well, and see how she's gonna react towards Archie going in jail and fighting this, and always so fighting her husband. They all don't always get along and so forth. And then there's other things. In the end of season 2, Jughead asked Betty if she wanted to be the queen, and it's probably safe to say that she's gonna say yes, and she's gonna join the Serpents. And this would be a really great addition, and it would just mean that we get a lot of more, viewing time with the Serpents, which I really enjoy, because now Jughead's in it, and he's sort of the leader after FP stepped down last season, and then you're also gonna have Betty and Cheryl and Tony are in it as well, and there's a bunch of other guys like Fangs and yeah, there's just a ton of them now. But they're forced out because they can't be on the south side anymore since the Ghoulies took over and Hiram took over and everything. So it's gonna be exciting to see where they go next and where they set up camp and so forth. And also, speaking of that, Alice and FP, I believe there's a lot of history between them, so I definitely believe that something's gonna happen between them moving forward. The relationship might come closer together now that FP is on the north side, and they did kind of relapse through the entire thing that Alice had the baby that was FP's, and he died and so forth. So there's a lot of potential between them to moving forward, especially now since Alice's former husband, Betty's dad, he went to jail for being the Black Hood and his mental and all that. But he keeps speaking of Betty as she has this inner darkness, and we have seen it a couple times in season 1 and a bit in season 2 as well. So we don't actually know if she's gonna flip out and do something crazy in season 3. That's something that we're gonna have to watch, which is really exciting as well. There's just so much potential and different stuff that they could be doing. From watching the interviews now at Comic-Con, they've said that there's gonna be a new mystery in season 3, and Betty and Jughead are sort of gonna be the investigating duo again, and it's sort of going back a bit to season 1 with more of a mystery. So I think this is the right way to take the show, and hopefully they'll deliver it in a new, fresh way, but still a very good way that wants to get you hooked and want to watch every episode in every week when it airs. So there's a ton of stuff. So my predictions is probably, Betty's gonna join the Serpents, Alice and FP might become a thing. This whole jail situation with Archie, we know it's gonna get solved further or later, cause he's sort of one of the main characters in the show. But I wouldn't be surprised if it dragged on throughout, until the mid-mark of the season, and then they sort of had, this big thing happen where he either gets released from jail or he gets confessed and he gets blamed and everything, and he ends up going to jail of some sort, even though he's technically not supposed to be there, and there's gonna be a small win for hiring, we think, but then the others are gonna figure out something and go save him, says. So there's a lot of stuff that could happen in season 3. These are just some of my thoughts. Have you got any of yourself? Just comment down below. I'm interested to see what you got to say. And let's just hope this summer, it's been forever, so I really hope these last 2 months don't take that long until we get to see the next season. So anyway, as always, drop comments if you got any questions or anything about that, and I'll see what I can do. Until next time. Bye.